Alright, I think we should start. Everybody is already ready. So hello, Kurt Kramer. Good night, deck tours. He will never know. He will never know. There you go. Alright, let's go. I already did my clicking. Lost Spark. See if this game is gonna get any better. Are you already in bed, Kurt Kramer? Another reading node. Yeah, of course. Opening her eyes after the brief memory, Alpha clenches her left fist. How many of my memories did you see in my mind, Lucia? The mission from Ascent, or the pitiful wish of those wishing to ascend, but reaching a dead end, or could it even be those despicable traps by the humans? But more than likely she had only caught a few scattered fragments in a hurry. Besides that incident, which Lucia will surely recall, Alpha has other countless memories of nights when she was fed up with the senseless sacrifices. Lots of reading nodes incoming. Oh boy, that's not good news. But the killing did not stop at the living. Even the memories for those that have passed on, the hints of warmth they left behind, were brutally destroyed. That is the only thing she cannot forgive. That was when it started, wasn't it? We have Dark Lucia. Suddenly, Alpha hears a noise in her head. She shakes her head. You were gradually robbed of everything you had and ended up with nothing. But it was because of this that the Ascendants began their subsequent operations. Heading to Kowloon to steal Huashu was to topple the main culprit hiding in Eden's shadow, although they each had their own reason for doing so. The crackling noise echoes in her hearing module. What the hell is going on, man? I hear the cops. Yeah, we have some turbulent times right now here in the city. The crackling noise echoes in her hearing module. As Luna said, the noise serves as a catalyst, constantly stirring up thoughts buried deep in the mind and amplifying ill will. Alpha knows that strong emotions are the basis of an Ascendant. Only with them can one obtain the energy of the Ascension network. Be the newest agent and gain the strength to keep advancing. Ooh, they want to make her an agent? I don't need it. Alpha is not fully sure why she received the invitation from the Ascension network. It could be due to a factor she possesses or a combination of conditions, but whatever it is, it does not matter to her, because she will reject it anyway. You don't have anything left, no family, no comrades. How will you take on so many enemies by yourself? How will you save Luna? Alpha does not respond. She ignores the agitating noise and makes for an area she has not searched. Even if it were swarming with enemies and there was no much hope, she would still continue. Suddenly, a transport craft with the Babylonia insignia lands a distance away. The hatch opens and a person walks out. Such concentration of the punishing virus. An Ascendant? No, he isn't connected to Ascent. Why did he come here alone? Amu. Once the transport craft departs, Alpha follows him, suspicious. She sees him approaching his comrades. Are they here for the remnants of the Red Tide or to search for Luna? She dodged into the ruins to the side in order to continue observing the four. She's doing the solid snake. Who was that? Huh? Was someone running behind us? Kamo looks back, but the barren land is devoid of life. Let's go check it out. That figure ran off to the west, right in the direction of our target. We also need to check for any signs of the Red Tide. Leave it to me. The terrain here is too difficult to differentiate, Kamo. We can split up after we reach our target. Okay. That's not the Grey Ravens. From the shadows, Alpha watches the four from a distance and sees them holding a detector. It seems they are looking for something in this barren land. They found the remnants of the red tide below. The sewers below used to be abandoned before they were taken over by the red tide. There was a simple reason for their abandonment. Underground CT-075 was spread out and the sewers fell into disrepair a long time ago, resulting in collapses every now and then. Many places like this, where people do not usually visit, exist in underground CT-075. But to find Luna, Alpha has decided to search every nook and cranny. When Longinus descends, Alpha has just concluded her investigation of the surface. With her newly obtained clues, she returns underground to recommence her search. A violent shaking comes from the surface, and the intense heat can even be felt from the walls below. Although Alpha, who is trailing the task force, has anticipated what will happen, she cannot help grimacing when the tremors and searing heat hit. Hello, punishment graying Raveneds. I have arrived. Well, welcome here, Road Jack. I heard there will be a very lot of reading in this game from now on. Just as she plans to continue trailing them, she hears the sound of waves in the distance. Looks like the humans didn't manage to completely get rid of the red tide. She listens carefully for the direction of the gushing red tide and realizes that it only lasted a moment before being drowned out by the shaking earth. The amount of red tide has decreased and it's coming from... Figuring out that the sound is coming from unknown areas, Alpha quickly chases after it. Just as this could have been a gameplay segment, man. Just as she is about to arrive at the spot, she finds the way forward blocked by a thick stone wall. Oh, does it interest you? Roland was here? I've told you before that the only thing behind this wall is the abandoned sewers that might collapse. Oh, it's Roland ? That might collapse at any moment, no different from an agent who has lost their strength. Ignoring the noise in her mind, Alpha conducts a quick search and finds a control panel to a secret door in the corner. This is Nanami speaking? What are you doing with Road Jack, Kurt? This area was recently submerged by the red tide and shouldn't have been discovered by the humans. If the red tide has escaped to this place, it is likely that the agent and Gabriel are also here. Who knows, perhaps there might also be ascendants under his command. No matter how strong you are, you have no chance at taking on so many opponents at once. If Vonnegut and Gabriel are in there, Luna might be there too. So she does know Vonnegut. The next two chapters you will read are interesting, so no word, the read will be interesting. Better be a good reading. Besides, unless there's a definite chance of victory, I'll avoid any battles with them. Confused dog. Hello there, fellow streamer. Hello there, fellow streamer, confused dog. Are you the brother of Surprise Dog? What? You're not Nanami. Nanami will never ask if someone hear her. You just screaming her in their ears. Surprise Dog became Confused Dog? Yeah, I'm confused. Maybe it's us that are confused and he's just the dog. The clamoring noise falls silent once more. Alpha pushes open the narrow secret door without hesitation and squeezes sideways into the sewers. No, I'm confused. We have two dogs in the chat, bro. You know, Jai is from that video on YouTube. Everyone changes their names nowadays. Confused Dog, are you Surprised Dog or you are Confused Dog? He is confused. The red tide pulls together on the uneven ground and is now a watery liquid, a far cry from its previously viscous state. Even so, there is enough here to reach Alpha's ankles. Chapter 16-ish something, where she said, hello, Commandant, this is Nanami speaking. She didn't ask if he hears her, as I thought. Alpha continues her exploration in silence, and she is soon met by a hetero creature she has never seen, and this could have been a gameplay segment. All of you are making me confused, to be honest. Are you new here, confused dog? Are these Gabriel's creations? Do you know Mr. Gabriel? Oh, it's her. A young girl she has never seen appears in the shadows, asking Alpha with a soft voice. Her breathing is weak, and she is one with the hetero creature around her. Alpha has not even sensed her presence. Is he here? Yes. It seems you're the person he mentioned. The girl does not seem to hold any ill will toward her. Who are you? I'm Mr. Vonnegut's subordinate. My name is Cinderelic. What an unsurprising answer. Alpha walks toward the girl in the shadow to see her face more clearly. Do you wish to destroy this place? No, I have no interest in senseless destruction. Thank you. He gave a slight bow to Alpha in greeting. But we can't let the humans learn of this place yet. I trust you. You're an ascendant. I won't stand in your way. But when you leave, I'll seal the exit. Ooh. Is another bug? We have someone in chat called Surprise Dog. We thought it was you, Surprise Dog. When Confused Dog comes in, exactly. Imagine the clash of the dogs. This is the task Mr. Vonnegut has given me. I'm not to leave any entrances or exits open unless there are extraordinary circumstances. I beg your understanding. As you wish. You're here, does that mean the agent is here too? No. Mr. Vonnegut only comes here when necessary. Alpha praises the girl in front of her, trying to figure out from her expression if she is lying. But the girl's face remains unchanging, and she could well be an answering machine. It does not reveal any additional information. However, there seems to be an ember of insanity burning in the depths of her amber eyes, but it is hidden by a veneer of politeness, making it difficult to see. Based on her experience, Alpha sees that there are similarities between this girl and Gabriel, but within this similarity are some essential differences. She reminds her of Gabriel. She's looking at this and she's like, yeah, she looks like Gabriel. What do you do here? I had French food today. It was amazing. Hey, I'm happy for you. I had potatoes and nuggets. Study. Cinderelic is not lying, neither has she changed the topic. Rather, she has chosen to tell a half-truth. Looks like she is the more troublesome type. She does not ask any more questions. She passes Cinderelic, preparing to head into the darkness. Where are you going? To find someone. There are some places you cannot go. And if I insist? Cinderelic looks at Alpha without responding, but the answer has been made clear in the silence. The goal now is to look for Luna. It is better to avoid unnecessary battle and find clues from places she can go. Romeo for all, hello IA. Judging by her observation of Cinderelic's abilities, she would not have been a tough opponent. How about forcing my way through and continuing to investigate the forbidden area? Just as she was contemplating this, a figure leisurely sauntered over. Sauntered? What is a sauntered? Vonnegut? It's her. The noise recognizes the figure and speaks calmly, as if the approaching figure were insignificant. Alpha turns around to see a female slowly turning the corner. She keeps looking around her. Hello. She sees Alpha in front of her and cheerfully greets her. In her hands is an unidentifiable iris. Although Alpha does not sense any danger coming from her, she is still wary of the stranger. I was careless and got lost. Do you know where the exit is? Who is this? Who are you? What are you doing here? I was curious and suddenly saw a narrow secret door over there. Seeing that Alpha does not respond, she turns to look curiously at Cinderelic standing in the corner. Did I interrupt your conversation? Seeing that Alpha does not respond, she tilts her head to look at Cinderelic standing in the corner. The mundanity and normalcy of the words have left Alpha unable to answer. What is going on? She glances at Cinderelic, who also does not seem to understand what is going on. What is going on? Looks like you're not one of Vonnegut's ascendants. That's right. I'm like him, an agent called here by the glad tidings. Exclamation mark. But it seems he's taking care of everything here. There's nothing that requires my help. An agent. What is your name? Name? That's not an important... Oh my... They're doing the thingy, man. Sup? Oh my fucking god. Oh, did they meet each other? Did they meet each other? I knew it. I just came in. Someone said the word. Surprise dog is French. Kurt, I'm gonna shove a shovel up where the sun is. What? I may not be European, but I am glad I am not them. You don't like French food, surprise dog? Where is confused dog? You need to meet each other. You already left? That's a shame. How are you, surprise dog? She lowers her eyes and tucks the loose strands of hair behind her ears with her delicate fingers, smiling innocently. Valics, please? What? Are you talking about the confused dog, or are you talking about the French food? Forgot already. Maybe I did. A lot of things happened. People have given me... They are the same person. Please, I can't stand that noise. Those what? French bread? Croissant? Baguette? Vonnegut? People have given me many names, but the most common one is the merciful one. The merciful one. If you require a name to call me by, you may call me that. If neither of you knows where the exit is, I'll continue with my search. I apologize for interrupting your the merciful one. Nah. All I hate to do was mention that country and he dropped the bit. All of you are torturing me. Vonnegut. He waves at the two while holding the iris and saunters off. French food, love, surprise dog. Have you given it a try, surprise dog? Why are you hating, man? Oh yeah, the meat dish. Now it brings some memories. I forgot what dish, and I'm pretty sure I never tried it. So, Alpha, there is another agent here. So if I attack Cinderelic, it may attract her attention. I have greater priority, so it's better to be cautious. Alpha does not stay any longer. She turns around and disappears down the sewers without looking back. She's walking around. Alpha looks up from the flashback to see the squad having fun in the distance. Up from the bottom. How carefree of them. Absent-mindedly, she recalls the memory fragments she saw in her mind, memories from the other her. Constructs have the Commandant's full respect, and the Grey Ravens are no longer just weapons for battle. In fact, there is even a sense of camaraderie between them. If humans had aspired to peace and compassion like the Grey Ravens and the squad before her, perhaps this catastrophe would not have happened in the first place. But those are purely hypothetical ideals. In reality, the constructs are stuck in a quagmire and are forced to swallow the mud they are choking on. Before they could even consider issues like equality and oppression, they had to first survive. Those who pass the filtering understand that should a day come when the punishing virus is no longer a threat, the only being left in this world will be constructs. Ooh. But the Luna question mark. But the humans who are still flesh and blood with their deep-seated prejudice aren't able to even pass the preliminary filtering process by the punishing virus. That's why no one has ever mentioned one of the sources of human evil, arrogance. Alpha tightens her grip on her katana's hilt and tries to shut off the cacophony of noises that emerges successively in her mind. Suddenly, Chrome receives an anonymous encrypted message on his terminal. Any news on Luna? Who'd send a message like that? Chrome examines the metadata for any possible clues, but it has been scrubbed clean. There's no way to trace the sender. Our top priority is to find the red tide. There's no time to waste. We may not be able to trace it, but I'm sure you have a pretty good idea who sent it. Chrome furrows his eyebrows, thinking about the current state of Valics. Although he has speculated that it might be someone who is looking for Luna, it would be foolish to probe for information this way. I think it's someone who is worried about Grey Raven. Grey Raven? Alpha furrows her brows when she hears that name. Are you worried about them? They're fairly perfect candidates for ascent. Even though they foiled your plans so many times. I've stood in their way loads of times too, she smiles. There is no need for resentment when opposing sides are in conflict, because they aren't set in stone. Grey Raven? What happened to them? I heard something from my father before we left. Valics not only violated my military orders, but is also facing accusation of harboring an ascendant. And they jailed me for this, bro? For this? Unfair. Harboring an ascendant? How's that possible? Looks like that commandant is quite similar to our certain somebody, unable to resist the temptation of power. Choosing to connect to an agent is a death sentence. You seem to have forgotten that Valics was even able to withstand the corruption in Huashu's mind. Of course, the commandant would be able to withstand the issue that comes with connecting to an agent. Does that mean the commandant's confined treatment is just an excuse? You know about that? No wonder you haven't gotten much sleep recently. What's with the eye emojis, bro? What happened, bro? Power, exactly. That's a Virgil reference. That's why you guys said she's his daughter. I just wanted to help treat Valics. After all, I still owe the commandant. But it didn't take me long to realize it wasn't that simple. Grey Raven still doesn't know the whole story. If they did, they would rather have their memories checked than let Valics be charged. Therein lies the problem. Lucia, being closest to Valics then, also lost consciousness toward the end. So there isn't any proof to exonerate Valics. Unless someone can find the target's whereabouts, they're going to be monitored indefinitely and prohibited from performing missions. It's like a vacation. Besides Valics, who else would know about Luna's whereabouts? At least this means Luna isn't in Babylonia. That reminds me, Hassan looked like he had something waiting on his mind this morning. There have been some other oddities as well. Seeing that Kamui wants to question Wanshi, Chrome sticks out his hand to end the conversation. This is not the place for a chit-chat. Our top priority is the mission. Save it for when we're back in Babylonia. Roger! Kamu just stands there. Grey Raven. So that's why they weren't on this mission. If Valics knows what happened to Luna, Babylonia is using monitoring as a cover to protect the commandant. If not, are you choosing to trust humans? Alpha is silent for a moment. I just don't want to ignore a possibility. If Valics really doesn't know what happened to Luna and this was planned by the humans, a commandant who can connect to agents will only endanger ascendants and agents. As long as Valics, Lucia, and the Grey Ravens are loyal to Babylonia, Luna won't be safe from their future plans. But when you questioned Lucia in the mind, didn't you hold on to a faint hope that she could provide another possible path for Luna? Hope? Those words were just a reminder not to be so naive. Whether or not she's ever thought about this is not an issue. She will never allow Luna to coexist. But you believe she will save Luna, because I know myself, and I never stand on the sidelines even if I didn't remember Luna. At the very least, I tried to make contact once. Besides, Grey Raven's mission was to destroy the polyphage. If they hadn't pulled Luna out, they wouldn't have been able to complete their mission. The Strike Hawk squad started talking again and the noise fell silent once more. Looks like those carefree fellas have found the right passage. You want to help them? There are places in the sewers I've never been to. I could wait for them to draw Cinderelic and Vonnegut's attention and sneak in. Besides, she's fucking talking to herself, man. She needs help. If they return alive, Babylonia will know what's happening here. Babylonia will then turn their attention to him, making it more convenient for me to take action. Alpha dashes into the pervasive smoke and her last sentence is lost in the wind. Like tears in the rain. Lucia, no matter what choice Valics makes or what the commandant has to face, you'll be pushed and shoved until you're standing on the starting point. Bruh! Another talking nod? People said these hidden chapters will be peak, man. Alpha leaps in... there were so many opportunities for gameplay, they just choose not to, man. Alpha leaps into the fumes, and those in the distance also notice some movement. Alpha quickly darts into the sewers to avoid any contact with them. Based on my last exploration, one end of this tunnel leads to Cinderelic and the cultivation pod, while the other has a pit that drops to the lower level. She raises her katana, and katana is just a word for sword, and dashes in the direction of the pit, but comes upon a sturdy log. How annoying. Alpha slashes with her weapon and a crack just large enough for one person appears. Give me a hand. Ooh, what? She grabs the fish-shaped hetero creature floating around her and leaps into the narrow passage below. They're pretty useful after all. She lets go and the two fish-shaped hetero creatures slowly make their way into the passage, but get stuck in the crack because they try to get out at the same time, trashing their tails. I really don't like Cinderelic. Cindariki. Bro, that's disrespectful, bro, even if you don't like her. Now, there are two places I haven't searched yet. Bro, I was expecting I would play some good old alpha, bro, that is like, we're gonna be OP and I'm gonna like kill everybody in these nodes, and this is what I get. Is this supposed to be her sword in the back? This is drawn separately from the sprite, and it's drawn way later. I think this looks more like the art style Vonnegut is Vonnegut style drawing. Curious. Yeah, it is. Damn, that's funny. Alpha walks briskly toward her target. Briskly. What's a briskly? Look how out of place this looks. No details. I think her 3D model has some details on her sword sheet. Also, this line is fatter than this one. Is this? In front of her is a medium-sized reservoir. The red tide surges within, forming a large vortex. At the center is a mechanical apparatus, pumping the red tide through the sewer pipes like a heart. Who can fix Zero? Me? I'll personally not fix her. She can rust. Zero? Who's Zero, man? It's her sword upside down. Her sword upside down? Yeah, I see what she's... It's like the tip of the sword is here, right? That's what you mean? I mean, it is drawn differently. The style of this part is different from the style of the whole sprite. As to where it is being transported to, Alpha has a rough idea. It's being sent there. While exploring the sewers, she found a strange room filled with plants. Poking around the room, Alpha noticed that there was a passage hidden under a red tree. He wanted... Bro, this is a side quest, bro. This is a This is exactly what I'm experiencing in Honkai Impact 3 right now, since I went back to play the story mode. Alpha walks 10 meters, presses on interaction, and then the dialogue happened. But here we are just skipping the walking part, we're just reading. She wanted to head down for a look, but Cinderelix's sudden appearance threw a wrench in her plans. Although she is not sure, she has scoured almost the entirety of the area, with only the hidden room remaining unexplored. I mean, we already know what's in that room. Looks like that's the most suspicious place. But I'd better do a two-route search of this place before leaving. Alpha frowns, looking for a safe area from which to dive into the red tide vortex. Oh. Alpha hears a familiar voice from behind and turns around, trying to make out the shadowy figure blending into the darkness. Roland? Alpha cautiously walks toward the darkness to confirm she's having visual glitches now? Don't come any closer. It is Roland? His voice trembles slightly and his voice module shows traces of damage. I look horrible right now, don't want to startle my audience, you know. It is Roland! What are you doing here? What else? I'm here for the same purpose as you. You're also looking for Luna? That's right. To tell you the truth, I just came from below. No luck either, eh? I've searched every nook and cranny, but other than some hazardous items, there's nothing else down there. It seems that Luna is not here, but whether this is good or bad news is hard to say. The two fell silent amidst the sound of running water in the background. I don't like this chapter much. Bruh, are Confused Dog and Surprised Dog the same person? Like, why? Dog, why are you changing it during the stream? Surprised French Dog, your brother Confused, the Italy Dog is here. Chrome Nothing Burger, cause I hate Chrome. Bro, they need to talk to each other, so I will be like, Oh, I will stop being confused. Oh, don't you see the chat history, Confused Dog? Like, what is going on? Meow. Hey, don't attack IA. Guys, I'm back. Alright, now talk to each other. Are you using like an incognito window and a normal browser window, Dog? And you're logged in like in the two times? Valics is some kind of Vera. I am Vera? His chat is full of dogs? Oh! I see. Not a dog person though. Who is this? Now he's switching his account's bag so he can answer himself. Rod, what? When you change your name, your chat changes to genius. Oh really? So they are different persons? Hey, I didn't know that. Now there are two European haters. Look at them. So they are different persons. Holy shit, bro. My chat is full of dogs. Right, IA. This is hilarious, bro. How these two guys thought about the same sounding nickname? I don't understand. Are both of you like Vera fans? Vera fanboys? The two fell silent amidst the sound of running water in the background. Why the sudden hatred? Uh-oh. They are interacting, oh my god. Alpha, you are still alive. Does that mean that you've dealt with Gabriel's backup? Of course. Did you see Luna? Unfortunately, it took everything I had to defeat her. Don't give me that look. Even Luna had trouble dealing with it. Roland laughs awkwardly with his damaged voice module. If even Luna found it hard, how could you possibly handle it? Roland, I used to suspect that you've been hiding your true strength. Even while I was in the mine, I suspected that. Why were you able to hold off the Grey Ravens? You don't have to be on guard against me, it's only because I've grown. I'm no longer the same as before. I've been hiding my true strength, but it's Babylonia I'm hiding it from. If I showed my true power from the very beginning, that would have changed the tactics they used against me, no? The reason I was able to deal with someone that even Luna had trouble dealing with is easy. I watched her grow up. I'm familiar with her battle tactics. Gabriel was proud of the sisters he trained because they were able to replicate the enemy's attack. But a replica is only an imitation after all, and she wasn't able to differentiate a good move from a bad one. During the Golden Age, there was a joke about how to prevent kiddies from learning to open the door. The reason I was able to defeat her was easy, it was just as what the joke implied. Using meaningless battle tactics to mislead the opponent? No, it's a little more cunning than that. For that, I have to thank you. Question mark. I prepared a disguise in advance to mislead her into thinking that the wounds you gave me were self-inflicted during the battle to strengthen myself. She was skeptical at first, but once I cut off my left arm, she finally started to imitate my behavior. Ah. Most people have a hard time defeating a learning machine, especially one that can quickly surpass the original. Well, unless she has a terrible teacher like me, that is. Roland's voice is almost drowned out by the churning of red tide. He gives a dry laugh and pauses for a bit, as if his stamina could no longer support the chit-chat and laughter like before. Why does answer the question? No, I guess he is the same one. He is the sane one. Don't be like me, bro. I just wanna see Gacha woman. They're boing boings. These are robots, confused dog. There's no boing boing. Imagine he's worse than you. Oh great, another Ultra. I know, right? The successor of Ultra NPC. Are you confused, dog? Is this some kind of PGR call that I don't know about? You'll see soon enough. Just wait for Ultra to come in, confused dog. You'll be surprised. You're lucky Dector's left. That guy is definitely the strangest one. Don't tell him I said that. As for the connecting between you and Lucia in the mind, or that battle between the Grey Ravens and me, it wasn't actually a real battle. After our talk, I temporarily retreated and prepared a little gift to delay them and stood on the sidelines, waiting. I had planned to use it to delay you, but at least it came in handy. Where will you go next? Please allow me to keep that to myself for now. Oh, fine then. She turns around, her back to the shadow standing behind the machine, and starts to walk out. Hold on. Alpha stops, but does not turn back. If Luna's disappearance is related to Lucia after all, will you keep on searching for her? Luna has always yearned for... Roland, I know what you want to say. Even if Luna wavers in her responsibility to Ascent and loses sight of what she wants, I still know what it is that she wishes for. I've never brought it up because this wish will never come true. We are Ascendants, and we can't place our hopes in Babylonia, nor can we count on Lucia and her commandant, who we know nothing about, unless the Grey Ravens have changed their position. I know what happened in the Arctic was the last straw for her. But to get to that goal, we need time to prepare. Roland seemed to have murmured something from behind the machine, but his words were swallowed up by the whirling vortex. This base has been destroyed, and there is still a team from Babylonia on the upper level. They should have encountered the other agent by now. It is now up to him to settle the score for the accumulated conflicts with the humans. I'll also be able to get out of this mess and continue my search for Luna. In any case, the heap of problems that was piling up collapsed during this battle. When the remaining issues have been resolved, I shall take Luna away to fulfill her true desire. Although you have learned things you shouldn't have, we still have a chance to fix this because of you. Is this your way of saying thank you? Take it as you will. How heartless. I have searched through the sewers. Are you still planning to look for Luna here? I have some unfinished business. In that case, good luck. Hasta luego. He said hasta luego. PLWC? What's a PLWC, bro? I don't know what that is. You know what? I'm going to sleep. Good luck with the game, though. The future chapters are getting good. I keep being told that, Confused Dog. I keep being told that. After chapter 8, people keep telling me that, man. Someone is trying to be a bigger gooner than me. Roger Leo. Hello, Roger Leo. Are you new here, or are you someone who just changed his nickname and avatar, bro? Is this becoming like a thing in my chat? Who's this new guy? Was he a lurker? You made the fella leave. Good work, fellas. Who? Confused Dog? Ultron? Are you proud of yourself? Damn, he's judging. We are confusion. I've seen enough ultras these days. Just hoping that some of these are at least tamer. Don't expect them to be tamer. French dog. French dog? I'm not ultra, I'm the person that traumatized that almond milk lover here in our Jesus chat. What the hell? I need to go to a therapist. Yo, wait, is this a gameplay note? Fucking finally, man. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Biting Roland farewell, Alpha returns to the upper level, to where she came in from. Walking in the direction she guesses they headed in, she steps into a wrecked greenhouse. It wasn't just Cinderlick they encountered. It wasn't just Cinderlick they encountered. I'm blocking Kurt. Also, why are you judging us, Roger Leo? Didn't Confused Dog just said it's his bedtime? I don't even know what's your need with French, man. What's your need with French? Beef? He told us that story. I'm blocking the entire world? Let me sip some Mountain Dew, bro. I'm glad I'm streaming this game so I can read funny stuff in chat instead of the boring stuff in the game. But hey, they keep saying it will get better. Very sugary water. Sorry for that noise. Should have blocked my mic. Yeah, and I will block my mic when I will be drinking. She looks around, and judging by the indicators, a destructive brawl must have taken place here. This could not have been the work of that petite girl. How do you pronounce petite in English? Petite is a French word, right? Right, Surprise Dog? You should know. Her assessment stems not from her understanding of Cinderlick's battle style, but her character. There was no way the girl would have allowed the secrets hidden here to be destroyed in a battle. Looks like they're no longer here. Read equals read. Gameplay is optional. Gameplay in a read game? RJ block Ultra NPC from kissing deck towards what? What? Bro, Abba is not even here, bro, and I don't think Abba is coming back, guys. Let him go. I'm pretty sure there was no Roger Leos in this chat, though. Yeah, he seems new. I don't know. Maybe he is Abba. I don't know. Hey, Roger, are you still here? He did say, though, someone is trying to be a bigger gunner than me, bro. That's sus. You are mocking me? Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't be like that. Stepping over the debris covering the ground, Alpha prepares to leave the greenhouse when she feels a menacing aura from behind. There was, yes. Me? What do you mean, Roger? Hey, Roger Leo, do you main Leo in Tekken 8? She stops and grips the hilt of her katana, indicating that the person should show themselves. I only milk the... Oh my... Why am I reading this, man? Hey, Roadjack, if he says something like creepy, shoot him. Thanks. Good observation. 3 question marks. Who said good observation? about future chapters, we will keep to say so, because chapter 31, 32 exists. Guys, it's getting only better, guys. Trust, like chapter 12 is gonna blow your mind. Echo area is gonna blow your mind. Chapter 14, hidden nodes, gonna blow your mind. Someone is getting close to bonk. There, that's the attitude. Valics reaching chapter 31 is League dreaming about a new Kamui frame. Maybe when I'll reach it, there will be a new Kamui frame. Never happening, never say never. Never give up, never surrender. It's been a while. Oh, it's Vonnegut. What do you think about the pronunciation of his name, Surprise Dog? Like when I say Vonnegut. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I will calm down now. Chapter 12 is cool. Who? All of you said chapter 12 is gonna blow my mind. No one said Echo Aria is good, to be fair. Didn't you say, bro, you're gonna see like what's her name? Selena, bro, it's gonna blow your mind. It's only gonna get better, guys. It's been a while. It's only been a few days. Oh, it's only been a few days? You've been lingering around here for quite some time. Is there something you can't let go of? If it's because of Luna, I can promise you she's not here, but if it's Gabriel you're after, I have no interest in a piece of trash who needs to depend on a scent. Oh. Hearing this, his interest peaks and he appraises Alpha, who stands before him. He quickly finds what he is looking for and nods in satisfaction. Looks like you've received an invitation from a scent. He knows. You're not going to accept it? Becoming an agent will grant you the blessing of a scent, which will make your road ahead a lot smoother. It's not just blessing, a scent also gets you into deep trouble. If you're that afraid of trouble, why not just drop everything and disconnect from a scent? Bro, you can do that? Are you an ascendant if you do that? Are you still an ascendant if you do that? You of all people should know that once you connect to ascend, there's no way to disconnect on your own. Was this mentioned before? But I heard you've received some interesting data. If you're referring to the thing Shom left behind, it's incomplete. Okay, remember Shom, guys? What a shame. I suggested that in the hopes that you would be able to use it to stay out of trouble. All I need is to stay away from additional trouble. My link to Ascent is also my link to Luna. So long as I'm an Ascendant, I'll know she's still alive and safe somewhere. What a solid bond. To think that kinship can obstruct progress to such an extent. Since you're all set on finding Luna, why did you stay and let those Babylonian rats in? Why ask when you already know the answer to that? I was hoping you'd give me a different answer. I have to admit, Luna as a lead in a chapter is way interesting than Chrome. Although Chrome was pretty good. He was pretty good in his second interlude. Okay, what is the chat saying? She's saying I'm gaslighting them. I'm gaslighting that they convinced me chapter 12 and Ikoria is good. It was a drag? Yeah, but you said that when we already were in Echo area, wasn't it? And if somebody Valics reached chapter 28? Someday I will reach it. That is way worse than Echo area, let me tell you that. Oh boy. I'm a simple man, I really like some chapters, and chapter 12 is the first I liked. I wanna refute that, but I cannot. I don't know about mind-blowing things is dependable. I know chapter 17 is a freaking 9.5 out of 10. But it's so long. But worth it, it's very worth it. Unlike Polaris Bond, I always hate on Polaris Bond and Wintry's Shackles. There, here you go, the bonk happened. Who did you bonk? Who said what? Oh, Roger Leos? What did he say? Alright, whatever. He said something. With a mocking expression, he walks toward the other end of the greenhouse. More feed is required to grow the red tide. I'll take this as a token of your kindness. Oh yes, and while you may have no interest in Gabriel, The reverse isn't true. I've already repaired his frame, and he's left his knowledge of red tide breeding to Cinderlick. Red tide breeding. Do you want to end your conflict once and for all here? Bro, why is he like this? Alpha surveys the old haunch he's about to say goodbye to while waiting for Gabriel to arrive. In this familiar environment, her thoughts take her back to the past. Roger guy, yeah, I see. My OBS didn't log into YouTube, I guess. So I don't have like the full I don't have all the options for the chat. The military post has been destroyed, but their plan is still in motion. This proves that their real base is hidden somewhere else. I found an underground laboratory in the Arctic, but the research there has nothing to do with the Ascendants. It's at most an accumulation of past research. I'm quite interested in Amberia. Can I have her? Go ahead. I'm not Roger, guy dog fella. I'm not Roger. Are you Leo? Or are you Ultra? Who are you, Roger Leo? And see if there are any clues we missed while you're at. No, as long as those people are safe and high above in paradise, they will continue to send their pawns down. No matter how many times their base is destroyed, their plan will never cease. Okay, Roger. Okay, I'm not Roger. Okay, Roger. Rather than continue investigating, perhaps we should take down the root cause, Babylonia. The girl looks down at the people below her seat, her usual peaceful gaze now burning with fury. Her rage throbs within the mind, hiding the traces of pain. Not only will this solve a long-standing problem, we'll also get more candidates for the filtering. After all, most of the seeds are in Babylonia. Constructs. What follows this decision is a bloody battle. Yeah, we know that one. On the night that Huashu is taken from Kowloon, Alpha finds Luna alone in the ruins. Is this like their way of explaining what happened in the extra chapters without us playing the extra chapters? Oh, stop saying milker, Roger, what the hell? I feel like you're trying to offend me, but that terms belong to Rojack. Don't? Oh boy. Chat is feisty today, man. On the night that Huashu is taken from Kowloon, Alpha finds Luna alone in the ruins. Why did you have me let Lucia go? She's powerless and will only be used by others again. Why not just let me kill her right there and then? If they use the data taken from me to improve Lucia's frame, the odds against us will be greater. I told you the reason. Yeah, she told you the reason. But there's a part of you. There's a part you haven't mentioned. I could say the same of you. When I wanted to make her an ascendant, you made the same face. Ooh, sisters fighting. It's for one reason alone that I stopped you from killing her. I don't want to see you regret it. Smiles. What did you say? Maybe you haven't realized it yourself, sister, but you do hold just a little bit of anticipation. Anticipation? Perhaps you'd like to see how far your other self, who's remained resolute in her path, can go. Taking the road you've never taken on your behalf. The girl floats above the barren land, gazing up at the sky high above with a slightly bitter smile on her face. Lump me with those? No. Popcorn emojis, bro. I identify myself as a helicopter. An attack one or a normal one? Luna, that's why you didn't want to see her turn into an ascendant. But, should she learn the truth one day and undergo the filtering, what will you do, sister? Yeah, what will you do? Call me by helicopter? Why is your nickname Roger Leo then? I think I know where this guy came from. Is this one of the guys that you guys said you saw like worse Worst Ultra NPCs right there in that stream. 3 dots. Contemplating the question Luna left her, Alpha's attention is diverted by Gabriel's footsteps in the distance. And there he is. We're gonna fight him, I guess. The two silently face other, unsheath their weapons and tighten their grip. Let's end it here, Gabriel. Vonnegut has bestowed me with the new strength, Alpha. I've surpassed my previous limits. This one is different. This one. I didn't see someone with that name there. Didn't see. Okay. If you're willing to serve an Ascension network again, I'll consider letting you live for old time's sake. But Alpha sneers Gabriel's attempt to persuade her. Hey Roger Leo, what gacha games are you playing, man? Are you playing fighting games? Let me interact with him. Let's see who he is. I still watch those streams. Is rambling a side effect of this power you speak of? And she smiles. Since you're not in the mood to negotiate, show me what you've got. Alright, Gabriel beating time, right? It's our favorite like time spending in this game, right? Don't we love beating Gabriel, bro? Look at those glasses, bro. What are those? I bet my Alpha is so much better. She doesn't even have the chargy thingy. There you go, Faye. Let me show you the power he gave me. Come on, little bro. Okay. Only one attack, bro. Easy. You don't play gachas? Only you play schoolgirls. Oh, shut up. Hold up. His speed. What a bitch, man. He just dipped. Fight me! Rage quitter, man. I hate rage quitters. Only schoolgirls. I don't play gachas. Schoolgirl has a gacha? Yeah, but that gacha was trash. Is that game like still even working? I don't think that. What is that gacha schoolgirl still like? Didn't that shut down? Didn't remember seeing this. That was cool. Hey Roger Leo, are you planning on playing 2xKO, bro? Can you play like 3v3, 3 people versus 3 people in Skullgirls, or is just 1v1? I tried that game, but I don't think Marvel is for me. So that's why you're talking like that, cause you're a schoolgirl player. No, it actually makes a lot of sense. Alpha Gabriel. You're not escaping this time. Who do you main, bro? Are you maining one character or multiples? One thing that makes Gabriel a good character is his ripped cloth on his wings that resemble the skin of a wing. Pretty nice. Sephiroth inspired. There's an upcoming Arena Fighter game and I stopped reading after that. I don't understand why they call Arena Fighters like a fighting game. I heard the only good one that actually had like some skill input in it was that Kill la Kill If game. But it died pretty fast. It's sad. I knew you were here. Gabriel is making his way forward through the dark sewers, heavily injured. You rely too much on ascent and have forgotten the most important aspect of combat. He splashes through the tunnel, heading toward him. You mean the trumpet fella? What's his name? You may be strong, but it all counts for nothing if you can't hit your target. And now you're heading back to that agent to beg for his help. Alpha draws her katana and a cold glint dances along the length of the blade, reflecting the glistening light. I won't let you escape again. No, I never played 3v3. You never played a 3v3. But it's not like you can choose how many characters your opponent wants to play, right? They were playing one guy, but as far as I know, I played that game for like 5 hours only. Your opponent can either choose to play as 3 characters, 2 characters, or 1 character. I'm already a beta tester, I'm just waiting for next test. It doesn't have gacha, you get coins. No way, bro. Of course. Well, how can you even make an arena fighter a gacha? I don't think that's gonna work. It's called the Hidden Ones Assassin's Creed, based on the Chinese manhwa and anime Hitori no Shita. The only thing I know about that game is the drama. My favorite one is Sunday and Elise. It's fun to watch Schoolgirls, but I never get too deep into it. The dev sucks, unfortunately. Didn't they did a cleanup, like, internally? Like, regarding the devs? Didn't they already, like, fix their shit? They got their shit together or something? Do you have locals, Roger Leo? How foolish. With some difficulty, Gabriel uses his cane to prop himself up. Humans and their despicable behavior have always been the bane of our existence. If we do not turn to the great power of the Ascension Network for help, how would the world be saved? The purpose of the filtering is to allow qualified seeds to live on. That's a sentence. But you devour them to steal their power for yourself. He does not wait for a response and flashes over to Gabriel and brings her blade down on his cane, sending sparks flying that reflect in Alpha's eyes like angry embers. I hope you guys have good imagination. Wait, hold up. Cat wants something. I'm back. Game over. If the world teach me anything, never have hope. Yeah, I think the young ones these days have a lot of reasons to be depressed. My cat, we're taking meds, right? And I bought him like a pate. And he likes it very much, and now he wants more of it, but I'm giving it just like because I need to give him meds after he eats. So I give him the expensive pate, and that motherfucker wants more. I need to advise, it's an important matter in PGR. I need advice. What advice, bro? Advice on who to pull? How to read? Alpha, I thought that you, of all people, would understand the value of the polyphage. Gabriel draws the punishing virus and the red tide below them in his hand, instantly boosting his strength. But before his cane can break Alpha's katana, she hurriedly retreats out of range. I hope he gets better. Only with absolute... I mean, that's why I asked Roger Leo, like... Schoolgirls is a tag game. By... You know, it was created as a tag game. That's why I asked you if you will go play 2XKO. Also, the Marvel Token is coming, you know. Could be a good replacer for Schoolgirls. So there's that Invincible tag game from the creators of what, KI, Killer Instinct. Hope he gets better. Oh, you meant the cat. Damn, I thought you were talking about Roger Leo. Yeah, he feels better. He just wants better food now. But we're finishing the treatment tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow is gonna be 7 days. Kato getting the king treatment? Yeah, no. I have a lot of weapon pity, but do I get Selena weapon for meta or Jetavi weapon for love? I don't know. I would take the one I love instead of the meta. Fuck the meta, bro. It's a reading game. As IA said numerous times, this game is about reading. So fuck the meta. Only with absolute power can we eradicate the humans and protect ourselves against their despicable actions. Alpha grips the hilt of her katana with both hands and thrusts at Gabriel at lightning speed. Just as Gabriel is about to retaliate, she abruptly changes her position and drives her blade sideways into the back of his shoulder. Hit! Since this is a more personal experience, what are you currently enjoying right now in PGR? Is it the meta or fighting the bosses? Keep for Bianca's dark weapon. Depends on what you truly want. As for me, I go with Selena since she's more useful than Jetta, but if you like Jetta, just forget about Selena, focus on what gives you the jingles. Yeah, there you go, that's our opinion. What are you gonna do, Rojack? The blade has damaged the body he is so proud of, but no liquid flows from the metal. Gabriel staggers and swings his cane in Alpha's direction with his working arm. Their weapons clash and Gabriel's first 3 quick strikes are blocked by the katana. Just before Gabriel can deliver his final pulverizing swing, however, Alpha flashes out of range. Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened in the Arctic? Only those with sufficient power have the right to forge the world of tomorrow. But there is absolutely nothing in your world tomorrow. Alpha responds as she stabs at Gabriel's chest from the right. He quickly flies up, avoiding the attack, though the low ceiling limits his movement. The main reason Luna wants to move the filtering forward is because she believes it's the only way to preserve the lives of at least some people. When the filtering is complete, the weak will be corrupted by the punishing virus, while the ascendants will bring a new beginning to the world. Although I have no interest in the filtering nor in Ascent, I support the future she's chosen. And you're just a lunatic who claims to serve Ascent and the filtering, but really just wants to consolidate power for himself. Well, now at least we know Alpha is a bad guy, right? How are you any different from the humans? She sheaths her katana and strides toward Gabriel, concentrating all her energy into the tip of her blade. If we get more power from the Ascension Network, the humans will have no choice but to surrender. To reach this goal, any sacrifice is worth it. A despot with an insatiable craving for power has but one end, to be torn apart by those under your thumb. I'll say this again, the road you've chosen has but one ending, absolutely nothing. Seems we can't come to a consensus. Well then, give me everything you've got. Just as how I loathe your ridiculous feelings, you too wish to deny my ideals and aspirations. Red circuits course through Gabriel's body, turning his wings blood red. As he hovers, each flap of his wing causes the unstable walls around them to tremble. I stake everything on my burning ambition. The red light bursts outward, causing the surrounding walls to collapse in the smoke and harsh light. It's difficult to dodge the devastating move in the confines of a narrow space, so there is only one possible ending. Gabriel looks down at the dust and smoke, thinking of what someone told him. I'll prove with my action that you were wrong. Just as he is turning around to leave, a multitude of shimmering blade-like beams burst forth from where Gabriel's attack were concentrated, shooting toward gloating angel high above. The beams tear through him, sending him plummeting. Yo, CG? I'll wait until Bianca patch, then if her rotations are really bad without it, I might go for that, otherwise Jetave it is. Selena rotation without weapon are annoying, but I can work with that. Thanks everyone, yeah, there you go. Thanks, he said thanks to everyone, so you're welcome. Once the dust settles, Alpha finds Gabriel's remains among the destroyed walls. His mechanical parts lie beneath the pale white light, the energy not yet dissipated, causing them to twitch among the rubble. The word immortality that was carved on his body was torn apart by the blade beam, whispering its master's unfinished ambition. Those memories of the past buried deep and never talked about. Those long-held aspirations, prejudice, and unspoken feelings have all died together with the unknown origins of his name. The remnants of what once... Bro, that was enough, bro. The remnants of what was once an angel struggles in his death throes, forcing his last hoarse words through the damaged voice module. Not long before filtering. Soon born. But he has not even finished his last words before using up his last bit of energy and returns to a deathly stillness. Alpha does not say anything and leaves for her next destination. Your silvery hair flutters in the wind, revealing the team insignia that is usually obscured by her long hair and rarely noticed. If the filtering that Ascent has implemented is meant to be accompanied by blood and battle, the path Gabriel has chosen ultimately led to his funeral. Did he fall victim to his own beliefs on a path he chose? Farewell, you crazy martyr. A breeze wafts through the sewers, lifting the hem of Alpha's outfit as the darkness gradually envelops her figure. Wow, what a scent. Got jump scared when he said CG. I thought it was Nexus. Oh! Oh boy, he wasn't here for a while. While no one may know from whence the wind blows or where it is headed, there will always be traces of what existed there. After Alpha has disappeared into the distance, a golden-eyed girl quietly hugs the head that once stored Gabriel's memory. Golden-eyed girl? Is this in the relic? And another... Look at this shit, bro. Four talking nodes, bro. That is the information Alpha coerced out of the hiding mermaid by pressing her katana against her throat the night before the final plan was to be executed. At the same time, Luna learns the location of the experimental ultra-high energy antenna cluster. Lamia, returning from the Arctic, shares the same fact Hua Shu did. The Project Winter, this name again. Yes, everything related to the plan has been transferred to the depths of the laboratory. That man got consumed by Ultra... What? Why would Nexus be consumed by Ultra? Nexus is the mod, he can ban Ultra. Looks like it's exactly how you said it would be, Huashu. The Project Winter is the reason the antenna cluster is in the laboratory. Yeah, what happened to... Where is Huashu now? I don't... Did we... We didn't destroy Huashu, right? I forgot. She transfers the name list she has just received to Huashu. So with this new clue from Lamia, can you give me some information? Checking related records. Complete. The relevant personnel record has been found. A search has returned the target's activity record. Cut to the chase. The information is consistent with the individual named Lamia. Kaplan remains active and is organizing the transfer of items to the underground laboratory. Based on the contents of the sized message from the target, it is presumed that they are seeking information on other deceased individuals from an encrypted address in Babylonia. These include your previously searched queries of Rand and Anne, as well as Revenge and Hero. Rand and Anne? Who's Rand and Anne? Lamia, don't tell anyone about this. Are you going alone? Yes, let them think I want to pick something up. Forgive me for saying this, but they will get suspicious. In that case, let them stay there with their questions. Smiles. Why do you have to go alone? I don't want to create new problems. You still have a lot of plans for that area, don't you? Besides, there's no need for my sister to know about what comes after the plan. Ooh. She lowers her head, ruminating the consequence keeping it from Alpha will bring. Lowers her head, ruminating the consequences keeping it from Alpha will bring. Given her way of doing things, she won't let me go to the Arctic alone either, will she? In that case, let her intercept the forest guards. After the battle at Kowloon, she definitely has questions for Rosetta. You seem irritated. If it's stupid things as always, you wouldn't be making that expression. Does it have anything to do with what Huashu showed you? Sister? Yes. The Institute brought back some memories from my past. Alpha remains silent for a moment. Obviously she knows what Luna meant by her past. That underground laboratory is used to imprison Amberia. It is an expression of their desire and arrogance, just like the military posts. But unlike the military posts, this depth is owed by the Arctic... Owned? I think they wanted to say owned. This depth is owed. Oh, it is owed, okay, by the Arctic Route Union. When Amberia fell into a deep slumber, the area should have gone to the forest guards. The Ascendants need to have The Ascendants need not have intervened. When Amberia fell into a deep slumber, the area should have gone to the forest guards. And that military post was destroyed through a combined effort when Alpha broke free. With Lamia's intervention, the plan against the Ascendants was no longer feasible and the parties ceased their cooperation. At least that was what was assumed to have happened then. It's now in ruins. I understand why you feel this way, but that wasn't the smartest course of action. Don't need to worry about me, sister. No one can shake the power of Ascent. Not as one person, not as a group. I wouldn't state the obvious. Destroying that institute can't change the past. It will only affect your mood. Do you want to do something for them? I only did what I wanted to do. Luna hovers next to her sister and gazes off at the ruins in the distance. I'm not interested in seeking justice for those sinners. Is this after what they did to Earu? I'm only interested in uprooting the disgusting things that I hate. No matter if my actions benefit others, they will never thank me. But I've never sought humanity's gratitude. I only do what I want to do. That's all I'll ever do. Spoiled. She smiles fleetingly. Spoiled kid. How old is she, man? Disgusting things. Alpha only knows what exactly was going on when she gets the news from Lamia. I always seem to make inferences. I always seems to make inferences based on how you used to think as a child. That's me being arrogant. Well, she was acting childish. Alpha opens her eyes, deciding to do a sweep of the greenhouse just to be sure before leaving. Since the emergence of the noise, she is often pulled into her memories. The voices seems to be trying to evoke a certain emotion by blazing through her mind. Just as she is about to head to the greenhouse, she sees Cinderelic walking over, hugging the remnants of a familiar mechanoid. That's Gabriel's... A question popped into Alpha's mind. That girl has the ability to create hetero creatures, and she used that to revive Gabriel? No, that's impossible. Even if she forges a new body for him, there is no way Gabriel would return as good as new. So why is Cinderlick recycling his head? Multiple possibilities flashed through Alpha's head, but none was plausible. In order to quell the unease she is feeling, Alpha follows Cinderlick. Oh yeah. Dice? That's me. Valics, stop her. Just as Cinderlick starts singing, Alpha hears a familiar voice on the other side of the door. It's that command, and the Grey Ravens are here to... Oh, so that... okay. The Grey Ravens aren't currently the main target, so Alpha sees no need to clash with them. Instead, she flattens herself against the wall and hides a distance away into the shadows. Flattens herself. That's funny. Well, now you have the chance to ask and find out if the commander knows what happened to Luna. While pondering the noise's suggestion, the surrounding area starts to shake violently and rocks are even falling from the ceiling. An earthquake? No. Looks like the shaking is coming from the greenhouse. Could it be Cinderlick? He gazes in the direction of the greenhouse, remembering the behemoth sleeping above. Upon sensing its presence, Alpha's mind receives an encrypted message from Ascent. It is like a whisper in her ear, speaking a language that only she understands and making clear the future it will bring. This can't but remind me of the machine network from Nier Automata, although it was never like explained in detail what it is and how it works, but it does remind me of that. And I'm glad they returned to the Ascension network, like this stuff, like these details, it speaks to you and shit, because we didn't have those. It seems like they were just gathering ideas and throwing it at the game, but it seems like they returned to them and are developing them. I like this. If it killed the Grey Ravens, things would go back to what they were before. She wants to stop them, but she senses they might be stronger than she gives them credit for. While watching, she notices a dark figure emerging. Vonnegut. He seems to notice something. Before stepping into the greenhouse, he looks back at where Alpha is hiding. A brief moment of silence passes and Alpha steps out of the shadows and heads toward the greenhouse. You wish to help them? I need those who know the truth to survive. I need those who know the truth to survive. Which truth? Whether it's about Vonnegut or her frame, it'll all be in my favor. The former will result in the human spear being pointed somewhere else, while the latter will rattle the Grey Ravens. What do you expect them to do? I need a seed that can break this deadlock. There needs to be uncertainty in the world for it to be interesting, isn't that so? She lives in a society. Alpha follows the footsteps of the group and comes upon a wide platform outside. Vonnegut's unique oppressive voice booms from the platform. Welcome everyone, is probably worried about what my next step will be, right? To be honest, my purpose has been clear all along. As such, I always welcome new blood, but even if you issue an invitation now, there will only be one answer. I'd love to tell you all about our aspiration and ideal so that you can understand the importance of an ascent and feel. We already read this, so... But when you are in a group, it's easy to buy into the illusion that you have fighting chance. No matter what I say at this moment, you won't listen, so Vonnegut raises his index finger and the thumb like a gun takes aim at the group. Bang! As he makes that sound, rays of light almost invisible to the naked eye fire from behind the group. His control over Ascent's power is very precise. Witnessing such an unexpected attack, Alpha refrains from getting involved for now and observes Vonnegut's battle style. Commandant! Lucia senses a ray behind her, but does not try to dodge it. Instead, she rushes towards. She's still so naive, but her senses have sharpened. You may have remained unscathed under Lucia's protection. Lucia, she staggers back, clutching her wound, red vital fluid, she raises her head. Wanshi, I'll leave it to you. The construct you call Wanshi. Bro, they just copy-pasted it. It's not like Alpha is looking at this from the side. They just wrote, you tell Wanshi this and that. Okay, can still fight. Do you want to turn into pain module? There's no need. Can try all you want, but I still have tricks up my sleeve. Are you going back on your agreement with Chrome? But I only agreed not to kill you. I don't promise anything else. You mean Reina and Percy? When a good gives a non-committal smile, it doesn't matter. I have no use for the weak. But as for you, Alpha. Although she can continue watching on the sidelines, given her style of doing things, she will be handing over tactical development to you. Given her style of doing things, she will be handing over tactical development to you, deployment to you. Oh, so she... I think it means she's just waiting for the perfect moment to go in. An ignorant human, no less. Alpha strides over to the group. There you go. Oh, battle node. Let's go. Oh, it's a battle node we didn't have in the normal chapters. Yo, look at this. We have a little one-shot there as well. Why are you helping? Tag team, bro. I love tag games. Tag fighters are my favorite, bro. I'm so happy we're getting a lot of tag. I mean, I guess we're getting only one tag fighter, but anyway. Lucia quietly asks Alpha while keeping her eye on the agent in front of her. This is what I like the most in the MC collab, is because you can play the Devil Brothers as a co-op team. Which you can do on PC if you have the correct mods and a friend, you know. That's a lot of hassle. I don't owe you any answers. Hey, I don't owe you any answers, bro. Time to Yipsial next stream, and thanks for the stream, Val. Also, don't forget to pet the Kato. Chapter 15 starts next week, it seems. Yeah, unless I'll play more horse girls. Hey, Koala. Come here. Come here, bro. He's not coming here. Oh. This is from Kurt Kramer, bro. He didn't say nothing. He's spoiled. Alright, good night, Kurt Kramer. And remember, resting is productive. Eat or sleep or like doing nothing. Still productive. Valics. Oh, she's talking to me! We still love EOS, but good day. Kurtarila. EOS? Oh, yeah, extra 05, I see. Wait, we didn't... Yeah, we still have extra 05, that's right. Damn, I hope he already left. Gonna sleep in a bliss. Alpha looks over as if she had something to say. I say nothing. Do you know where Luna went after the polyphage was eradicated? This question again. This question, yeah, I will say this question again. Again. She hesitated slightly before furrowing her brows like something has just dawned on her. Yeah, she's not dumb. Bro, look at how Lucia is looking at her. She's like, don't look at her, Commandant, look at me. The last thing you remember was a brilliant light emanating from the polyphage's core and the concentration of the punishing virus in the area suddenly skyrocketing. You are about to retreat with Lucia when the upper level collapses. When you wake up, virus levels have plummeted and someone has removed whatever was holding you down. And Huashu was gone. Oh, so Huashu is gone. Okay. Freaking gone. Oh. Should we be a baddie to Alpha? I think we should be a baddie to Alpha. She's a bad guy. Like, Commandant doesn't know what she went through, right? So I'm gonna look directly into her eyes. And she looks directly into my eyes. After a brief moment of silence, she shifts her focus to Vonnegut. Two Lucias can't choose, grabbed both. Now I'm choosing the black-haired one, bro. She's a newer model, bro. Look at this one. This one needs repairs, man. This one is worn out, bro. She looks like a bum, IA. Just tell her I ain't telling her shit. She's the enemy. IA. I used Luna just because I needed to save Lucia, alright? Alright, I'm not in the cahoots with the enemy. Oh, not going to talk anymore. Perhaps this human has more information to share. This piques my interest. Don't worry, I won't interrupt your conversation. Was this... did it ever happen again, like choices having consequences? I like that bomb. That's gross. No enemy for me? Oh, yeah, you're further in the story, man. For me, she's an enemy. She wants to destroy all humans, man. I just read it. I read it a couple of minutes ago. She said, I want to release the punishing virus so all the humans can die and all the constructs who can ascend will ascend. Bro, I ain't telling her shit. Yes? Oh my god, he said it proudly. You know what? Ah shit, hold up. You know what, Rojak? I think you deserve it. Hold up, bro. I got you. There you go. Hearing this, Alpha snorts disdainfully. Snorts? She's like... What do you... There's another meaning for snorts? As long as they're in the task force, they won't know the truth. Is she disrespecting me? But I've recovered my memory. Did I miss something? Perhaps these humans hearing this Alpha snores disdainfully. As long as they're in task force, they won't know the truth. But I've recovered my memory. What are you talking, Lucia, about? Like, what is going on? And? What? What? Other than the memory, what else? Yeah, you don't know shit. You don't know what's wrong. Where's Huashu, and you don't know where's Luna. Why are you talking, Lucia? Lucia falls silent. Duh. Alpha's words piques her curiosity, but she is hesitant whether to keep on asking questions with the agent in front of her. But I recovered my memory. I matter. Shut up, man. When facing an enemy one knows nothing about, rushing into combat is nothing short of a reckless act. To buy some time for Chrome in the greenhouse above, you try to drag it out. Oh, so this is what happens while we were doing the Chrome boss fight. Other than that memory, what else? I'm asking Lucia now? Lucia didn't tell you? Lucia didn't tell us about the mind thingy she had with Alpha? What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm confused. Looks like all you did was find your memories. You don't know what really happened then. Oh. What really happened? Weren't you ever curious about who told Revenge that commandants could connect to ascendants? Revenge knew that? And which ascendant he connected to? Alpha deliberately enunciated every syllable of ascendant while keeping her eyes fixed on the agent before her. Was it insubordinate? Mean Vonnegut? Not so dumb after all, thank you, Lady Alpha. She hesitates slightly, then decides to ask the question that has been bugging her. Have you heard of the Project Winter? Oh my, that project, that was such a long time ago. How do you know? An investigation. Lucia is tight-lipped, offering nothing more than those 2 words. I don't really know much about. Oh my, it's the plot, right? I think it's the use. I'm like all in moments like I don't know if I told you before, but in moments like this when they go about the plot, the politics plot, when they go very deep into it, the same thing happened to me when I was reading the Naruto like war arc. I shut off my brain, man. I was legit like some chapters during the war. I just looked at the funny pictures. I was looking at the funny symbols that resembled words. I was reading them and I was like, bro, what a waste of time, because they were discussing like tactics and stupid things like that. And I was focusing. I always focus on characters while not just consuming like stories, like reading, watching, listening. I always don't pay attention to shit like this. Project Winter, bro, what about Project Winter? I don't give a fuck. Only that it's research that relates to ascendants. Research by humans? Project Winter is the kidnapping Alpha thing that happened? It's when... What is Project Winter is when Lucia and Luna got taken away from that nun? Kidnapping Alpha thing. They kidnapped Alpha? When was she kidnapped? I don't think she was. Based on the intelligence I got, It might have started from the incident with revenge. Any worsening of Valics circumstances is likely to be connected to this plan. I say this because their men are looking for a commandant who could help them advance the plan. So it all returns to the fact that Babylonia wants to create their own ascendants or some shit. Alpha, why did you come to help and why did you tell me this? Bro, let her speak. When they tricked her using holograms of her dead friends. Was she kidnapped then? Didn't she like dealt with those holograms? That happened in this hidden chapter, right? Was I like misreading comprehension? I hate it when people repeat the same mistakes, and I sure don't want to see myself doing so either. That was in one of her flashbacks. I remember Xun and who the second one. I don't remember her getting kidnapped. She was just like, oh my god, these humans are so despicable. They're using like holograms and shit to like to get me. She was captured. Damn, they should have showed more of that. That's a very different way of thinking than before. Maybe I will have to go back to that node. My way of thinking's never changed, it's you who've changed. Don't you feel it, Lucia? Yeah, she's a newer you, bitch. You used to be completely ignorant, living blissfully in paradise, but now you're on the starting point. Most people present have no idea what starting point means, but Lucia frowns upon hearing these words. I don't want to see myself repeat the same mistakes. Should there come a day when when you step into the abyss, don't do it because you were betrayed. Oh my god, my voice is gone. I need water. She got out later, and Luna got angry afterwards and decided to attack Babylonia because of it. Oh, so that was the reason? Oh yeah, I remember complaining something about like that was a bad move. I would have respected Luna more if she if she just got the balls to just attack Babylonia and move the war, you know, move the war forward. But they didn't say what happened while she was captured, right? Don't do it because you were betrayed. She's saying it like she thinks what she did was a mistake. It's not like she had much of a choice. Should there come a day when you step into the abyss, don't do it because you were betrayed. Like, she didn't do it because she was betrayed, she did it to survive, if you ask me. That's how I understood it. If you're talking about what's happening to the commandant, rest assured that I'll do everything in my power to stop it. Gonna stop me from betraying you, Lucia? That's just a single issue. Hatred doesn't build up overnight. Alpha falls silent for a moment. She thinks of what Luna told her. Lucia, I used to think of you only as a chess piece left over from a conspiracy. A piece of data that was previously deceived and had no reason to exist. It's for a future chapter. Okay, that's good. So that's Project Winter, huh? Okay, thank you for the explanation, Rojack. That's why I've wanted to get rid of you since we met. But at the same time, you've shown me new possibilities. You're no longer as confused and weak as before. You're your own person, and even though you are very similar to me, we can I am my own person, and even though I am very similar to me, I'll no longer see me as unwanted data. Show me how long I can struggle for. I will never walk the same path as me. Oh. Then do my best to flee from the clutches of the abyss before that day comes. And now, Alpha steps forward, grabbing the hilt of her katana at the same time as Lucia grabs hers. Together, they point their blades at Vonnegut. Aren't I going to tell me about the Arctic incident? Oh, it's Vonnegut, I'm sorry. Aren't you going to tell her about the Arctic incident? Same words are more believable if they come from the mouth of another. Makes sense, bring it on then. What do you mean? She means Luna? The battle, which is forced to take place, lasts 3 minutes. During this time, Vonnegut unleashes a never-ending barrage of unexpected attacks. Practically everyone has sustained injuries except Alpha, who is familiar with Vonnegut. He's doing the thing Valics did? For some reason or another, the agent seems to have avoided fatally injuring the team. Like a cat toying with its prey, he takes joy in relentlessly striking them. But even Alpha is not able to really hit Vonnegut, and all her attacks bounce off him. His defense is such a pain. Be a man and stop turtling! Combat involves defense as well. Oh, this is copy-paste from the main ones. Taunt me, blah blah blah, and while always protecting command in the middle, he takes leisurely step in the direction. So that's easier, like a crystallis pyramid. I think they copy-paste it, but when Alpha does thing, they just type it that it's Alpha. You unleash their strength, causing them to quickly fade. That's not what the commandant does. Say what you like, I'm growing bored of this. Puts his hands behind his back and sardonic smile appears on his lips. The captain who changed his frame hasn't returned yet. Could have been eaten by Hitler mother. I believe in him. Arc? Question mark? Arctic Incident is Project Winter. Oh, I see. Which we will find out about in the future. Ragged cry comes from the other side of the wall. Congrats, looks like you put your faith in the right person after all. He slowly applauds them. I'll hold up my end of the bargain, you're free to leave. Happened in the IR room. So you mean that basement, they held her in that basement that Luna went in to get the Huashu? Oh no, not the Huashu, she went there to get the antenna or something. But she was in that basement and destroyed it. So I suppose Alpha was there? But there's something I have to do to erase my any traces of vital information. Is about to collapse. The team covers while making the exit. Get the commandant out of here. Bond, blah blah blah. He smiles just as the team moves and responding on huge stone slabs. Commandant Alpha, there she is. His attacks home in on us. We can go over the command, deliver the attacks with good observation skills. Thunder scrat comes from above and the walls start to collapse again. Commandant Lucia leaps into the air. Under Alpha's onslaught, cracks start to appear in Vonnegut's force field, but they quickly close up. Lucia swoops down to assist. Interesting, how interesting. Fighting, if you're worried, then let's go. Just as Lucia is about to raise her katana once more, Vonnegut snaps his finger at Alpha. But before we begin, I have to remove the outsider. Instantly, myriad noises inundate Alpha's mind. Look where you stand, Alpha. Where do I stand? Gameplay? Gameplay moment? Where, oh, we're in the mind. Is this force deep diving? Be careful where you stand, Alpha. They were killed once more. Enemies, never-ending fights. You need to accept the power of an agent. Oh, fuck off. Oh, look, it's Lotus! I said I don't care. Bro, this Alpha sucks, bro. Why can't I play my Alpha? Did you really get over it? Memory noise incoming. Maybe you should tell Lucia what happened. He's not ready to step into the abyss. So he's talking about the Project Winter, I suppose. The truth's so bad, Lucia will turn evil, bro? Fuck you. It's not wise to resist the favor given by the Ascent, for the favor is not only a favor. That was easy. Your new enemies. Let me conduct a hands-on experiment. Mind has cracked. Getting out of here. I suppose that is all for the gameplay segment. Stay here. You do not have the right to order me. Are you sure? But before you make a right decision, I can guarantee that you will not be able to escape the tangle of noises. A nice car, bro. If I can't escape, I'll cut my way out. She's cool, but she's still a bad guy. Alright, this is cool game, this is cool. Like, more of these, bro. Remember that motorcycle segment in the on the Akidelic train, bro? That was cool. Fuck y'all! Oh, you want more? You want some too? You want two? Huh? You want some too, bro? If you destroy all the noise of the memories, all that awaits you will just be an endless hollow of eternity. The flames of the abyss. Yo, holy shit, bro. What is that car? Let me peep. That is a racing car. Didn't see. Was a fish noise? Ah, what's a car? Fish noise! Are you trying to live here even at the expense of destroying your mind? I respect that. Hey, that's my line. How is that? I can still hear him. He's far. The multitude of noises disappear, and Alpha opens her eyes while the surrounding area shakes violently, just as she has expected. The dark figure is standing a distance away, effortlessly doing battle. Vonnegut! Not bad, my respect for you is growing. Compared to these unscreened seeds, I'm more interested in one who has the qualifications to become an agent. Oh, you thought that was... You thought they were doing those noises? Agent? Alpha, could it be? I have no interest in that. Such a pity. With a simple flick of his left hand in their direction, an invisible force surges like a wave against the group. Isn't becoming an agent gives you more power? Doesn't she want more power? Alpha unsheaths her katana and charges before slicing the invisible threat in two. The blade beams continue on toward Vonnegut, but are timed by his force field. Can you see it, or is it simply a fighter's intuition of danger? Your attack has torn the wave apart and reversed its trajectory, leaving the ground charred. Vonnegut ambles toward Alpha, and red punishing virus currents flow and gather around him. Alpha feels his strength quickly being sapped. Never thought you'd stoop to such despicable methods. Alpha scowls, continuously swinging her katana to block the projectiles coming from all directions before sheathing it to charge it. Just as she draws the blade and attempts to stab Vonnegut at lightning speed, he catches it, holding it firmly in his hand. You caught a blade with your bare hands? God, I wish he was a boss. But on close inspection, there is a tiny gap between the blade and his hand. No, it's just another use of the force field. Good analysis. This time he unleashes the lightning in close proximity. Watch out! Defensive formation! If it means losing yourself, is Luna doing that bad, you mean? Will that really help? The red beams explode, and while the group's last-minute defensive formation was able to temporarily hold off his attack, the blast causes the floor beneath their feet to collapse. Hey, that's actually what Virgil did in Devil May Cry 5 by separating himself. He lost himself to gain more power, and it still wasn't enough, but he did it. The four plummet to the lower area, where they heard a gentle sigh from a woman nearby. Well, this was an unexpected meeting, isn't it, Miss Alpha? You are. Finding her balance, Alpha looks in the direction of the voice and sees the woman who introduced herself as the merciful one standing in front of them. Vonnegut also senses her presence and stops his attacks. Now! Go! The three beat a hasty retreat in the chaos and make for where Valics is. Merciful one, why are you still here? If Luna didn't become an agent, she would still be a crybaby like her old self. So she did lose herself, huh? Damn, so I guess when the Ascent told her in her mind that Alpha doesn't have a family anymore, maybe they were right. My apologies, I was drawn to the mother in the greenhouse. Well, trauma had a part of it, but nevertheless. So she did lose herself, you say, huh? So I thought I'd stay and watch how she grows. Vonnegut looks at the Merciful One in a rare bout of silence. There's no need to remain here. Taking advantage of Vonnegut's inaction, Alpha makes for the exit. Vonnegut sees Alpha leaving and does not try to stop her. The guest in front of him is the one that requires his full attention. Leaving the collapsing sewers, Alpha returns to the ruins. She leaves the name tag she picked up while escaping near the transport craft, then turns and leaves the scorched earth behind. Once the dust and smoke from the explosion have settled, a tranquil silence returns to the area. The gale sweeps the shattered debris into the embrace and dances through the crates of the devastated land. The dust will one day heal the wounds of the earth and life will begin anew. Transport craft carrying the Grey Raven disappears into the sky in the flow of the setting sun. A motorcycle speeds past the refugee camp and off into the horizon. Night is approaching, but never once does she look up at the sky. Fade to black. Hey, we did it! Inscription of Labyrinth! Oh my god, they're telling me to play that before Oh, it's extra 05. Oh shit, I thought it's the I thought it's the extra challenge.
Whoa, are you a machine? How can you work for so long?
Work, brother.
Try my help? What?
You don't know what hard work is. I thought it's the special challenge. No, alternative interpretation. I thought it's cursed waves. Interesting. What do I have here? Alright, story stuff. Looking at this. Damn, we actually finished it? In less than 2 hours? Damn, I'm good. I think I still have some stuff to play around, like Limit Break. Like this one. Summon attacks reduce resistance. Enemy gains 20% resistance and loses 30% resistance when attacked by a summon. Cool. Maximum quantity selected. Oh, is this just a boss? These all bosses? Not that long, to be fair. That was very good. It was short and sweet. Enemy takes limited damage for each attack. Enemy summons deal more damage but will pass on a part of damage taken to the enemy. Enemy has a higher summon limit but also deals AoE damage to their allies when casting skills. Enemy gains HP. Character attacks also come with combo damage. Enemy deals more damage. Character summons a random unit after a certain number of combos. All summons gain HP and Berserk 3. Bro, are summon swords a summon? I assume they are. Still not enough. I have to take the 500 one, maybe? Maximum difficulty. I assume his summon swords are summon. I mean, they don't call it summon swords in Devil May Cry 5, that's for sure.
Is it time to fight?
I am a gamer.
Have you decided which one of you will die first?
Our echo power up, but basically, what's an echo power up, man? I remember this shit.
Not bad.
Not bad, bro.
2, not bad.
Let me it's showtime.
Oops.
Go back to hell.
Are these summons? Not.
Go back to hell.
Have you decided which one of you? Go to hell. It's over. Go to hell.
Ooh, what the fuck?
Now you
My turn now.
You shall die. Go to hell. Go to hell. This is our too slow. You shall die. Go to hell. Too slow. Go to hell. Now you die.
My turn now.
Interesting. You shall die.
I did it. If you hear a blade sound before an attack, it can be parried. A blade sound.
How disappointing.
I need to learn how it sounds. Some color attacks trigger special status. Enemy has a color by default and has 50% more resistance when receiving damage of the... Oh, I think we already did that. I didn't even read, bro. Don't care.
Leave it to me.
We'll take the little bro here.
And now
I'm gonna play with you.
it's showtime.
Raining bolts.
Go back to hell. Finish.
I'm colorblind, guys. I'm sorry.
Now the fun begins. Hell yeah. Go back to hell. Finish.
All right.
Raining bolts.
Oh, got him.
What you lack is this.
I suppose my characters are just OP. Only 2 more. Extreme dodge deals this true damage to enemies and restores dodge gauge, so it's a dodging game. Hey. What? Oh. Alright.
Leave it to me.
Isn't this like the same stages are normal but just hard? I fought every stage with the character that appears in the image for lols. What image? Oh, that was not a true dodge, bro.
Do you still fail to see?
Who is you, bro?
He has no place in our future.
What are you doing? Oh my god.
Time to
Enough, bro.
The verdict now descends. Do you still fail to see? Humanity has no
Oh, I have
right
to
our
survive.
future.
Interesting.
Mankind. Time to call it verdict.
Survive. I think I did kill them all.
Lack is this.
They say they respawned.
Thought you'd like it.
You mean you use this character from this image? QT and shield breaks upon deployment. Enemies gain shield. Oh no, fuck this boss.
Leave it to me.
Dad, Unc, daughter.
Don't slow me down.
I think challenges like those that you did are very cool.
Play with you.
I think that's basically all that the DMC community is based on. Doing cool shit.
What is Give me all you got.
Oh boy, what is going on the screen?
Now you die.
Bang!
Too slow.
Here's an impossible challenge for you, then try climbing Clash Reflection with just Dante or Virgil. I can't climb Clash Reflection with anyone. I didn't finish a single Clash Reflection. I don't know what's the secret to it. So I suppose that's it. Oh, this shit looks boring. It's done. So that's it. I'm done with the event, bro. Character trial, it's done. It's also done. I got the costume. I'm at like stage 5. Oh, this guy is a boss after all. High power current zone. Yeah, alright, bro. Character with a shield gain 30 extra damage bonuses. Do I even have a character with a shield? Anyway. Divine Fatality? What's a Divine Fatality, brother? Is done. And in Deep Hive, I'm just doing this. Then I give up. This is so cool. Still here, I guess. Just having a defender gives you shield. Like a healer. Like this one? Divine Fatalities. Oh yeah, I think I noticed characters getting shield at some. I did notice that. Anyway, I think that's enough for today. That was a good stream. So the next one is Extra 05. Switch side. Oh, new arcade anima. What? What do we have here? Oh, complete Heartlock trial. Oh, oh. The shield symbol. Crimson Abyss recovers orbs. Bro, why are you here? Required. What if I do this, bro? The shield symbol is the tanks?
Look into my eyes and fall into the abyss. Lose yourself in the abyss. Too slow. Lose yourself in the
There's just one guy.
Lose yourself in the abyss.
My turn now.
The flames of the abyss will end it all. Lose yourself in the abyss.
Ouch.
Too slow. The flames of the abyss will end it all. Lose yourself in the abyss.
My turn now.
Weak. The flames of the abyss
Got him.
will end it all. Weak. Lose yourself in the abyss.
Got him.
How is that? Had enough of my power?
Okay, what next? Activities. Complete Heartlock trial with a 3-star rating. I got it. Huh? Virgil jump scare? Daddy. Complete Heartlock trial with Heartlock trial. Oh, they didn't say which one, I guess. Alright. We keep going.
Look into my eyes and fall into the abyss. Lose yourself in the weak. abyss will end it all.
Gotta play with Alpha because it's her arcade anima, right?
Weak.
My turn now.
Look into my eyes. Weak. The flames of the abyss.
That's a waste. We're daddy!
Fall.
I hate Roseblade, yeah, he's kind of annoying. Like this move in particular.
Lose yourself in the abyss. The flames of the abyss will end it all. Weak. Weak.
Oh, come on, man.
The flames of the abyss will end it all. Lose yourself in the abyss. Too slow.
That AoE is fucking insane.
Tell me your target.
Now the fun begins.
Even Dante can take it, man.
Tell me your target. Look into my eyes. Weak. The flames of the abyss will end it all. Finally, it's getting interesting. Weak.
Okay. Oh, you can juggle him? It went pretty good until the last part at the end.
Is this? Huh. Thought you'd like it.
Maybe I should get leave instead of Virgil. Yeah, clear within 120 seconds. Now what, daddy?
I'll keep trying.
Go on vacation.
Look into
2
my
minutes.
eyes.
That was more than 2 minutes.
Fall into the abyss.
Do we have a timer on the screen? Yes, we do.
Weak.
My turn now.
Too slow. Look into my eyes and lose yourself in the abyss. Too slow. The flames of the abyss will
It
end
was very
all.
nice, yeah, until the end, and it wasn't fast enough, I suppose.
Culprits have every
Oh shit, come on, man.
Go back to hell. Finish.
Tell me your target.
I accidentally switched. Fun fact, the ultimate of new S rank units actually paused the timer.
Look
You mean
and fall.
Alpha is not doing this? That's a huge AoE, man.
My turn now.
Lose yourself in the abyss. The flames of the abyss will end it all.
Yeah, it does not pause it.
My turn now.
Ooh, I think we did it. That includes Dante and Virgil. Oh, you want me to cheat it, man? No, no, no. I mean, I guess I cheated. I did use Dante's super. Yeah, that should do the trick. I guess the game just wants me to finish all the Heartlock challenges with 3 stars. What's this? Display pose?
Being an ascendant does not bind me. What about you? Must you be bound to being a commandant?
Personal space, lady. Also, you're contaminated. Wow.
Do you think you can hurt me this way?
Huh? What? What? I didn't do nothing. When is BRS rerun, man? Oh, it's our boy. The boy is back.
Lose yourself in the abyss.
My turn now.
Weak.
My turn now.
Oh shit. I think I should not be in this circle.
Weak.
My turn now.
The flames of the abyss will end it all. Weak.
My turn now. My turn now.
Oh,
The flames of the abyss
fuck off.
end it all.
If you're with Alpha, the personal space is no longer yours. I won't be friends with her then.
Lose yourself in the abyss. Weak.
Yeah.
I'll protect.
My turn now. Go back to hell. Finish. Now the fun begins.
Tell me your coming.
That, yeah, I see. You guys talked about this circle. I see now.
Look into my eyes. And fuck. Weak.
That's already more than 2 minutes.
Will end it all. Weak.
My turn now.
Where I'm dodging all of this.
Lose yourself in the abyss. The flames of the abyss will end it all. Too slow.
My turn now.
Lose yourself in the abyss. The flames of the abyss will end it all. Lose yourself in the abyss.
My turn now.
Alright.
How is that?
Alpha Valentine stories are quite interesting. It feels like it for... Are quite interesting. It feels like it for a girl. It is for a girl commandant. Oh, she friend zoned the shit out of you? Should I cheat and just do it with Dante?
Lose yourself in this.
My turn now.
Lose yourself in this.
My turn now. And now, go back to hell. Finish.
Tell me your target.
Go back to hell.
Oh, interesting.
Go back to hell. Now the fun begins.
Tell me your target.
Like, you know how the handsome, edgy man romance the girl in anime? That's alpha. No, I don't know. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Lose yourself in the abyss.
My turn now.
Handsome, edgy man romance the girl in anime.
My turn now.
The flames of the abyss will end it all.
It's too far, god damn it.
Go back to hell. Show me.
Tell me your target.
Finish.
How did he dodge? He didn't dodge.
Tell me your target.
It's still more than 2 minutes.
Look into my eyes and fall into the abyss. Lose yourself in the abyss. The flames of the abyss will end it all.
Which one like you more, the gameplay? Dante, bro. Green Zone Abyss or Wave? Dante, man. Ah, I thought I'll get him.
Now the fun begins.
Tell me your target.
Go back to hell.
Look into my eyes. Lose yourself in the abyss. Lose yourself in the abyss. Weak.
My turn now.
I fucked up. All I need to do is to do those air slashes against him, right? It will take insane amount of damage.
Will end it all.
Now the fun begins. Go back to hell. How do you?
Tell me your target.
Raining bullets.
Look into my eyes and fall into the abyss.
Can I just restart? Oh. This boss built it around support mechanic for this alpha frame. More core passive triggered, more damage it does.
Lose yourself
Need
in
to
the
use blade wheel thingy.
abyss. The flames of the abyss will end it all.
And already a minute passed, bro. How do you do this under 2 minutes?
The flames of the abyss will end it all. The flames of the abyss will end it all.
We'll build.
Lose yourself in the abyss. Too slow. The flames of the abyss will end it all.
Wrong button.
Lose yourself in the abyss.
My turn now.
Lose yourself in the abyss. The flames of the abyss will end
3
it all.
minutes.
Lose yourself in the abyss. Finally, this is getting interesting. Too slow.
My turn now.
Finally, this is getting interesting. Lose yourself in the
My turn now.
I think that's the secret, but it feels like a little bit RNG. And like I need to keep one eye on the pings and one eye on the Gabriel. Core passive is the air blades. Yeah, probably your alpha is not that well built. I did it with so many warp triggered core passive after core passive, plus you need a tank to shred his armor and the healer to for crit passive. So this team is meh, no help for alpha at all. You're quite knowledgeable in the gameplay of this hack and slash game that you kept telling me it's for raiding. In English for easier time, Echo and Han Ying or Rosetta in the team with their QTEs will make this boss faster. Who is Echo? Need a healer and a tank. Bridget good? Do I even have who the fuck is Echo, man? Can I get a random like tank? Tanks are the shields, right? If you have a nice healer, Gabriel don't matter, everything will be healed. His live looks better. Ying, this one is bro. She's not upgraded at all. I don't think I have no fucking Echo. Go to the dorm shop? Are you telling me to spend? This one. Who is this? Alisa's inverse shard? The fuck is Alisa, bro? The main goal is to trigger as much core passive as you can. Yeah, I figured that one. Figured that one as much. Because the percentage keeps going up and up. I just take this guy. That was Echo.
Lose yourself in
Oh, really? What? Let me go give my cat some water. Bottom. Killer is weak. Hey, alright man, this game is for reading.
the flames of the abyss
Can we restart it?
will end it all.
Jahon, hey, hello Jahon, how are you? PGR veteran or are you a fighting game player?
Lose yourself in the abyss.
Fuck, wrong button.
Even I weak. The flames of the abyss will end it all.
Fuck, wrong button again, man.
Lose yourself in the abyss. The flames of the abyss will end it all.
Maybe I should not do the super.
Lose yourself in the abyss.
First seems to waste time.
Lose yourself in the abyss. Weak. Weak.
Ult is a waste of time. I hope you typed that after I said it.
Hope I can do it.
And I misclicked.
Weak.
Oh yeah, 2 or 3 blues in a row works as well.
Lose yourself in the abyss. yourself in the abyss. Weak.
Are we lucky? And I didn't dodge.
Slow. Weak.
But it's sucking at dodging, man. 1 minute.
Lose yourself in the abyss. Lose yourself in the abyss. Weak. Lose yourself in the abyss.
What? That was a bug?
Too slow. Too slow.
We didn't do it in 2 minutes. I swear there was 3 warp there.
Weak. Too slow. Lose yourself in the abyss. Lose yourself in the
So fucking close, bro. He was so far. Rahimov? Hello,
How is
Rahimov.
that?
Is that
Enough of my power.
online game I've never tried? Actually, this one, this is a gacha, man. Punishing Grey Raven, it's on mobile and PC. With some co-op modes. Didn't they deleted the co-op already? But you need your internet connection to play? Oh wow. Oh wow, Rahimov. I don't have a hanging. That level is always good. Do I even need a healer? Focused on survival, can draw enemies and soak up damage. Hmm. Can I just tank it? This one is a healer. Got good luck, man. Hey, thanks, Rahimov.
This.
Don't think I have a better tank. You do need a healer as a buffer. Alisa Echo is the best pick. I ain't gonna go pull for Alisa Echo to finish this stupid trial. Don't even know who she is. I didn't read that part.
In the abyss. Too slow. Lose yourself in the abyss. Look into my eyes.
This
and
could also
fall.
be a waste of time.
Weak. Weak. Weak.
What? No. Not good enough. Show me the memories on Alpha for a second, please. Show me the memories. Oh. Only she's free. Oh, she's free. Pretty sure I picked the memories from chat's advice. These are the memories. I have no idea who they are. Need one buffer with Da Vinci 4 and Philip 2. Activation of this tool will boost your attack plus 60 and you will buff your overall damage. Let me give it one more try. This game requires no skill. I read that, IA. I dodged that, man. I'm dodging him worse. I can't. I used to dodge that. Oh, a minute goes by so fast, man. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. There's the NPC client, actually. What game is this? This is PGR, man. Fuck. Nice. Why are you so far, man? We ain't gonna make it. No warps. Pretty close. What? I swore those was the same color. Alright, GG's. 25, 225.
How was that? Had enough of my power?
Grey Raven. The easiest tank to get. Yeah, I'm not gonna read any of that. Alright, one last try. Recommended BP 700. 7000. Yo, Rahimov, subscribe. Thank you for subscribing, Rahim. I hope you love reading, man. That was a good attempt. Yeah, 225. Much is Liv? Liv is more.
I'll keep trying my best.
Anyway. Ain't shit like that in Devil May Cry. In Devil May Cry, you just win by pure skill. RNG. RNG. No, I fucking pressed the wrong button again. Okay. Fuck you! Gamepad drop. Oh, he's alive, motherfucker! No, die! 20 seconds! 20 seconds! Why are you standing up for? Why are you standing up for?
How was that? Had enough of my power?
Easy. Just had to lock in, man.
Do you think you can hurt me this way?
What do you mean nobody wants to hurt you, Alpha? Calm down. I guess the next one is Watanabe's. Top color. Still something left here. Alright, this. Ooh! That's a clip. Yeah, have you seen EWC? Rojak, have you seen the Street Fighter EWC when Punk against Xiao Hai, he did the super and he stood up cheering like I win, and then he had like Xiao Hai had a pixel of life left. That's what I did right now. The key score passive, yeah, we figured that one. I think you are very helpful, man. Especially when you tell me that this game is all about reading. Yeah, you are very knowledgeable about the hack and slash part of this game. For a guy who keeps telling me that read and shut up, don't complain. That have to be a short. If I'll remember it, can I even clip it? They changed the fucking clipping buttons. I'm not ready to clip anything. Recording has started. No! Out of 10? No? We will never figure this out. Bro, why is it like 2K? Instant replay, Alt Shift F10. Oh, it's to toggle. It's toggled off. I have to go in the VOD and clip it. Because you refuse. Don't blame it on me, IA. What do you want to talk about this time? Oh, I asked her. This game is both sides of extreme reading and gameplay. That was alright. That was okay. I definitely spend way more time in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth challenges than this one. Your attitudes have changed. Have you found a way to defeat me, or have you gotten used to this? I'm sorry, but it's classified. When is this happening? I think this is the last time we'll talk like this. Why? You have learned enough about your enemy, and I have realized that you are my most worthy opponent. Me, a mere measly human? So we clearly have no reason to keep talking like this. Did you get my old tag? The broken one? Watch out for the Ascendants if you don't want that to happen to your Grey Raven. Oh. I never drop my guard. You've come to same realization without my warning. After this we'll watch each other, beware of each other, and use each other like we used to. But today, I'll keep my promise and take you away from this boring place. Seems like this happens way later in the story, to be honest. Where are you taking me? You'll find out. Unless you're only brave enough to talk to me alone on your comms. Oh, we're on comms. He smiles. Wow. That was a nothing burger. We have 2 parts of PGR, story with reading and events with fighting. Yeah, just like that game they copied, I know. Which I started playing, by the way. Giving it a second chance and it seemed to work. Oh yeah, I wanted to check about Watanabe, but I got distracted. What's up with you, boy? What can I do? Progress. Not here. This one. So he needs... Watanabe Nightblade reaches Affection 5. And I Ultima rank. Complete Heartlock. Okay, so it's not story bound. I guess we can do this.
It feels like Virgil.
Oh, I know. Swap. We will swap you. Okay, how do I swap?
I may not fight as well as the others.
Correct. Oh, wait, not you. Oh, okay, so we click on them. Where is my boy? There he is. Confirm. All right.
Your room is perfect.
Do I have anything for you, bro? No, I don't. Anyway, I think I overstayed my welcome here. 1 hour of gameplay, not bad. This game is both sides. As I told you before, we get more new views with PGR gameplay, apparently. Damn, people don't like reading, bro. I mean, you don't even have to read, you just have to listen. So thanks for coming. Thanks Rahimo for the sub. And see you. I won't be at home during the weekend, so I guess I'll see you next week. Probably gonna be horses. Maybe HI3, I don't know. Maybe Tekken, bro. Everybody seems to love Tekken again. The player count has went up. And I started playing it from time to time. We'll see. Let me send you a heart. What is it? We'll call it a day. Heart. I'll probably go play HA3 right now, not gonna lie. Right, Rojak, Rahimov, anybody who's left, remember sleep is productive, and have a good night.